Howdy folks, Sildurs here and welcome back to, what am I playing? Minecraft, Eternia, SMP. Best place on the planet that I know of to play Minecraft 1.19.1. We're not on 120 until Epona says so we're going to enjoy 1.19 for now. Today is going to be a double-header episode, but still very short episode, because we're going to do an update video of some stuff I've been working on, and maybe a tiny bit of building. But the other thing we're going to do is we're going to try something. So keep an eye above my head. Keep watching. Keep watching. Ah, there we go. Some heavy shaders. We're going to try some heavy shaders today. Maybe just today. Maybe for a few episodes. Maybe for all the episodes. Maybe never again. I don't know. I haven't flown. I'm thinking of my racing videos and my Flight Simulator videos. I haven't used heavy shaders in Minecraft in a long time because I was running into issues where it looked nice out on the overworld, but underground or at night it was very dark and you couldn't see anything. But these shaders that were discovered by my 12-year-old are kind of nice because, let me just get some rocket power going on here, because they look good in the overworld. What is that? Oh, I forgot about that. They look good in the overworld, but more so, they look fantastic at night and during the rain and underground and all that stuff. The only thing I don't like, and that's just all shaders, is the water kind of disappears. I mean, the water here looks fabulous, but like waterfalls and things, like the waterfall right here, you can't even see it till I get onto it. So I don't like that so much. And they are, well, I mean, it's sunset right now, so this isn't a good time, but we'll do sunrise in a moment, and we'll check out what I've been building. I'm just kind of flying around here. Avert your eyes if you don't want spoilers, but if you like to take a peek, go ahead and be a perv and peek. But we'll talk about what you may or may not have seen in a moment here. I'm just going to wait for the sun to go down, and then we'll check out nighttime, and then we'll sleep. Actually, should we check out nighttime? We're going to end up with those big mosquitoes. I don't know. Well, I kind of want to check out nighttime because I want to show you what this is like at night. And then, whoops, looked right at it. And then we'll talk about what I've been doing off camera and finish up a few things. Yeah, so that's the plan. So double header, like I said, should be a quick video or not. Whenever I say we're in for a quick video, it isn't. My airplane looks awesome. So let's like try to land here. And then we'll fly around. I think we can land in the pool party. Oh boy. Might be asking a bit much. Oh, I think we can land in the pool. Oh, landed on the edge. That's okay. But see, I mean, the water like this is okay. Underwater is amazing though. Like when you're in the ocean. So I'll do that too if I remember. But nighttime, underground, underwater, rivers, oceans look amazing. But water during the day, like waterfalls and stuff, looks terrible. So we're just going to let it become night because, like I said, nighttime is not too dark and underground is not too dark. So anyway, these shaders were found by my 12-year-old. I don't know how he found them. I think he was watching a YouTuber, and the YouTuber said what they were after my kid had been watching him for like a year. And I don't know, I just wanted to try it myself because, you know, I used to use heavy shaders. But like I said in the beginning of the video, it was so dark and so nasty. They just looked cool, like they'd be great for like creative mode or peaceful. But in survival, they just didn't work very well. So anyway, so here's nighttime. It's absolutely stunning at nighttime. Look at this. Like, nighttime shaders, these have to be like the best I've ever come across for nighttime shaders. Looks like we got some more prisoners there. Our bridge is lit up. I have so many plans for this area. And so many plans for that area. But look at that. Look at my skyline at night. It's just beautiful. The airplane is lit up. Isn't that awesome? The tall turtle marquee. You can't miss that. Still waiting for the mosquitoes to show up here. And then still figuring out what I want to do here and how far I want my base to come. We're just going to fly here for a minute so we can just check things out at night when we don't have any light pollution. So this is just awesome. I still want to build up this area. Original base area. Day 1 of the server. Now there's something else I don't terribly like about these shaders. And it's that it's the lights are a little lit up at night and the ores light up, which my kids think is super cool. The ores glow, which is kind of neat. Yeah, this stuff glows too. So anything that's like glowy. I was doing a project here. I don't think I even have any ores. Well, I don't really have any ores to show you. So that's kind of weird. We'll just have to save that for another time if I go out again. But the ores glow like this. So like giving a dark cave, which isn't too dark, right? It's not too dark. It's actually perfect. But then ores like this glow like this. So your diamond, emerald, every like iron, copper, it all glows like crazy. So we'll run through down here. And then I'll show you what I've been working on. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, see, like that really glows, like the redstone row really glows. This stuff really, I mean, so it's okay. It's like when I wear my glasses and they're not very clean. So I don't know. I mean, I really love Sildurs enhanced. Is it Sildurs enhanced? Default enhanced that I normally use. Now we're probably gonna have to fend off some monsters. I don't think they would have maybe they would have despawned. I guess perhaps the chunks unloaded. I don't think they all unloaded though, because I've been able to work here and my furnaces still run. Well, that's the mechanical simulation chunk distance. That's why my furnaces still run when I work here. But as far as mobs, I think all these despawned when I slept in my bed. I don't see anything. And we had a lot of stuff here. Okay. Alrighty, cool. I think we can be in peace now. So anyway, like this looks beautiful, right? I mean, is it too much of a good thing? Maybe. Could be too much of a good thing. Maybe what I'll see myself doing is mostly the enhanced default shaders and then switch over to these sometimes. I love the clouds, and I wanted to show you the sun reflecting off my airplane during sunrise. It's absolutely amazing. And then I'll show you what I've been doing here. Yeah, I don't think the mobs made it through the night. Okay, cool. Good. Alrighty, see, look at the sun coming off my airplane. That's so... What was that? Was that just a... Oh, that was a donkey. That was the loudest donkey I've ever heard. Man, anyway, let's take a selfie in front of the skyline for my thumbnail, perhaps. If I can remember. I'll do a thumbnail in 2 different ways. Here we go. Cool. So anyway, I want to show you the shaders because my kid found them, and my frame rates are even better with these, which is crazy. So anyway, my kid found them. I love them. Are they a novelty? Are they too much of a good thing? Will we go back and forth? I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it looks cool in the overworld. I appreciate that they work great at night and great underground. I don't like how ores glow. I don't like how it looks like I'm wearing glasses that need to be cleaned. So, trade-offs. I don't know. But did I even tell you what they're called? They're called complementary shaders. That's it. And then you have to get the version based on the version of Minecraft. Each version of Minecraft, 1.19.1, .4, .20, each have their own version of this. So, anyway. Yeah, so I just want to show you these shaders because they're super cool. They're really cool, but I don't know, might be too much of a good thing. But we'll finish the episode with these shaders and maybe you'll see them again in the future. Maybe you won't. So, what do I want to show you? Well, I'm finishing the Rich Houses neighborhood. So remember, a couple videos ago we had the row houses like this, right? And then behind me is going to be the town houses. And then over here are going to be the middle class houses. But over here are the upper class houses. And then there's going to be a mansion-y type thing over there. And then further down will be the condos. And the roads will just line up based on the buildings. And these will all share backyard. But, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. But anyway, so we're doing the upper class houses right now. And yeah, see, these are supposed to turn. I've been doing so much work in the area, and these are barely turning on me. Anywho, I think you saw this one, right? Yes, you saw this one. You did not see this one. Is that correct? Right, okay. So, I'm trying to remember. I can't remember where I left off. I have notes usually, but I haven't been taking notes because I haven't been recording so much. Anyway, so you saw this house, which I was super proud of. This house, I'm super proud of. I did build this in my personal creative world. And then I changed it when I got to this world. So, it's basically these 3 oval-shaped objects, which I was imagining in real life would be complete ovals. If we had cement or concrete steps, I would fill these in with steps and make it look more oval. So maybe someday in a future update, if we get concrete steps, I will come back and change this. But anyway, like this one had hedges. This also has hedges. One space in between that they mow. This part here turns, this angle is down in here. You just can't see it. So it looks square, but it isn't. And then we have this one that's kind of tucked in between this one, right? Entangled. And then this one is just turned the other direction. Okay, I am way more proud of this than I should be. But I wanted something modern and artsy. And I did not want to copy or even take inspiration from anything else. I just want to come up with my own thing. So I'm very proud of this, even if you don't like it. I love it. So we got the garage door, right? Hedges, light up, even though it doesn't need to be because these take care of it, but it's lit up. You come in the door, which is actually coming into the garage, which is a modern thing. So here's your garage, work tool, things, books, like how to repair things. Looking out the back, and fancy modern light that costs $7,000. I say that because my mother-in-law loves to shop at a place where like a little lamp that would be $29 at Target is like $2,000. And I don't see a difference other than to say you spent $2,000. And they have chandeliers like this that are like $7,000, $8,000, $10,000. And you're like, I could have built that for $200. Anyway, so that's what this is supposed to be. Back here, we're talking about a second. There's more stuff here, more supplies. You come in the door and you're greeted with a cozy living room and dinette. Cactus plant apparently. Places to store things, and you're like, what is this fancy wall here? Well, it's a bathroom. Candles, to help extinguish any odors that may be left behind. A sink, toilet, and I don't know, toilet paper, probably. And then you can sit down and you can check out your neighbors in that house, which we'll get to in a moment. And then you come upstairs. Oh yeah, don't look out there. People might be skinny dipping and they don't know we have visitors. Come up here. Finally using carpet. I keep forgetting to use carpet in my builds. And come out here. And there's this like patio area with nothing on it. Just because nobody has, they spent so much buying the house. They don't have any money left over to furnish their patio. Right? We all know people like that. Spend so much money on the house they can't even furnish it. Or maybe they're waiting for the perfect deal? I don't know. Bedroom. Place to sit down and read. You can check out stuff here and check out the neighbor's house. And check out the bridge. Very cool. No curtains. We talk about this in most videos when I do residential areas. I happen to live next to, I live next to the most affluent neighborhood between, California and Chicago. Bam, right here in Minneapolis, there's a neighborhood that I live next to. And none of those windows have curtains. Not the bedrooms, not the bathrooms. You walk by on the street and you can see someone's head showering in the second story bathroom. And if you were across the way, you'd see the whole thing. I'm not exaggerating. They just do not have curtains. And they have all these huge windows, like their living rooms will have pianos that I'm sure never played. Floor to ceiling windows. Not a curtain in sight. You can watch people have dinner. But all their entertaining stuff is probably in the basement because they have lower levels in Minnesota. Everybody has a basement. Those of you down south might have never seen a basement. So anyway, that's where this inspiration comes from. You know me, big skylights. I love big skylights in my builds. Anyway, so here's the bedroom with no privacy from the neighbors. You just don't talk about it. That's basically, I asked somebody, I know people in that neighborhood. I'm like, you don't even have curtains on your bathrooms. They're like, yeah, you just don't talk about it. Your neighbors might see you. You just never talk about it. It's just this thing in the rich neighborhoods. And that's just what they do because remember, they spend so much money in decor that it's part of the experience of seeing their house is seen in their house. That's what they tell me. So I guess if you're going to spend $7,000 on a chandelier, you want the dog walkers to see it. There you go. There's my upper class Minnesota Midwest conversation I wasn't planning on having. Anywho, I'm not sure if I'm liking these shaders so much, to be honest. But we'll see. Anyway, places to sit. You have big pool parties. You have a hot tub with the little thing here to start the hot tub. And you can go swimming, and it's a deep pool. Because all these houses I was talking about in the rich neighborhood, all have pools, and they're all very deep. They all have diving boards, and they're all very deep. There you go. I actually found out my neighbors across, one of my neighbors, two roads down has a pool. The house is completely run down, but they have a pool because their gate was open once. Their fence and gate completely run down, house completely run down, but they have the most amazing looking pool in the backyard. That's complete. The whole yard is a pool, fence to fence to fence. Pretty crazy, but it happens. Kids use it, what, 6 weeks out of the year in Minnesota? Anyway, pool. I'm super proud how I built this. I don't know why. I'm super proud of these builds. I don't know. I don't know. I just think these are awesome. Anywho, so the entire backyard is a pool because that's how it would be. And then they have an extra fence here for privacy that you can see right through. All right, let's see. And of course, you can see your neighbors that you probably never meet because it's Minnesota. My old neighborhood, I knew every single neighbor. My new neighborhood, I know one. So very common to not know your neighbors when they're this close in the Midwest. It's a bummer. But it's probably like that everywhere. All right, video is already twice as long as I thought it would be. So let's do the next house. The only way out of here is through the garage. Through the garage. And down the street. Now this is interesting. Okay, so this house was built in the storyline here probably 100 years before this was built, if not more, right? So it was just this little path to get here. Brick basement. You know, you got your casement windows or whatever you call them where you live. And then come around, and then this will be filled. Oh, I also forgot to say these trees I bone mealed them, but I put them in a perfectly straight line on purpose to separate this neighborhood, the rich neighborhood, from the ultra rich neighborhood. Because the ultra rich people, I mean, they don't want to see a Lexus and BMW. No. They don't want their Bentley or their Rolls Royce to have to see a Mercedes. Nope. Not good enough. So they have trees that were planted to block their view from the peasants. Can you tell they actually live next to a neighbor like that? I really do. It's hilarious. My wife, when she was a teenager, was with her friend. They parked their car on the road, which was 100% legal, and this woman came out and screamed at them to move it to the next block, even though they were doing zero wrong and they just want to enjoy the local lake. I tell you. All right, I'm all full of stories today. So yeah, these were planted on purpose. You'll see what goes in there later. So anyway, we're just wandering around. We're going to do a little bit of landscaping, but that comes in a little bit here. And then we got to furnish this place. So let's go inside like this. You might be asking, but Turtle, those two houses have garages. Where's the garage for this? Oh, you'll see. I did not forget. Or in this case, it's more like a carriage house. So anyway, we come in here, original floors. They had to touch up the stucco walls a little bit. And they had to redo the second floor because the old stone was bad. So they put in some polished diorite. Because diorite is everybody's favorite building block. So we're going to furnish this today in a moment. I just wanted to show you. And this window was replaced because they were all small windows like this. And then they replaced it with something more modern to get the view. And so on and so forth. Wasted little cubby, just like real life. You come down here, the dingy basement that is in need of repair, but it won't be repaired because it's too old. And they don't know how to repair it because the people who built with these techniques died a long time ago. And it wasn't passed on. So in need of repair down here. There's some storage. you know. The floor's falling apart. You can barely move your head, that type of thing. However, if you come down here, we have a garage, a little carriage house. Too small to fit a modern car, which is confusing because cars are actually smaller than they were if you think about cars from like the 40s and 50s and 60s. But anyway, and I've lived in lots of houses like this from the 50s where you couldn't even fit a current car in there. Then you come out here and you're like, wait a minute, what happened? Well, we're down here below this bridge. So eventually, separately, I'm going to clean that, make this look cool, clean it all up, and make this bridge look kind of cool. Although I'm kind of thinking the very, very simpleness is actually probably the best idea. I'll decide later. We have to get lights, real lights down here, though. And then this is an old driveway, an old long driveway that's going to come up here and connect to a road. Remember I said the middle class houses? Those are all going to be up here in a U shape. And they're going to have a road go around them. And this is actually going to go up here and connect to the road. That goes around the middle class houses. It'll make sense. I've carefully, meticulously planned it. It's going to be perfect. But anyway, here you go. So there's the house. Here's the garage. And then they built a road right over it. Because they do that kind of thing in real life. All right, cool. So coming up the stairs now. Oh yeah, let's look at the casement windows. Actually, I don't. Yeah, these kind of are casement windows. In Minnesota, when you have basements with egress and all these things, you got to be very careful. I mean, I have personally installed casement windows. I would not call these casement windows. I've personally installed them. These are just these are like slide left to right, or they tilt in a little bit. Perhaps. And casement windows swing out. And then in basements, Minnesota, they have to have like over 3 square feet of space to clear, so the hinges aren't here, so they swing 90 degrees. Very specialized. Very few people get it right. So they're always redoing things, or they're just not pulling permits, getting up to code. Can you tell I'm talking from experience? I'm so chatty today. I don't apologize. So here's the second story. You can watch your neighbor swim, because who wouldn't sit and watch their neighbor swim, as weird as that is. You can watch the people enjoy the park. In tourist season, you can enjoy the people working in their office. Or you can watch your neighbor over there. Creepy. Anyway, so this is going to be like the floor where the kitchen and stuff is going to be. Maybe we'll squeeze in a bathroom. I don't know. But this will be like the kitchen. So the downstairs will be like the seating area. Not the basement. This downstairs will be like the seating area. So I'm hoping to keep it completely open. My original plan was going to be that a house from this era would, I don't know about where you live, but where I live, houses from this era had a dozen rooms. And they're all very tiny. So you would have like you'd have like a wall right here, and then you have like a little sitting room, and then your little narrow hallway, and then like your dining room, and then your den, and then your office, and then your bedroom, then your bathroom, and then your kitchen, and then your pantry room, and that would all normally be in here if I wanted to make this period. And I really wanted to do that, but I don't want to block the views. So they're going to have a renovation, and then now it's an open floor plan. Maybe we'll put a pillar or two in here. I don't know, but it's an open floor plan renovation. That's what this is going to be down here. Same thing up here. Open floor plan renovation. They put in all these windows that were not originally here. So yeah, always we'd have like a hallway with like 4 or 5 tiny rooms along the way. At least that's how it'd be here in Minnesota for a period house like this. But this is Minecraft, so we did not pull any permits, and we completely renovated. And that inspires me. Oh my gosh, it looks like a fox looking at a bunny. Do you see that? Of course that is untouched. There's probably a mountain and I'm one chunk away, so it's not rendering. But look at that. Looks like a fox looking at a giant bunny. Oh, that's cool. That is so cool. And they're nibbling on little plants. Probably my plants. Let's see. So you're like, wait a minute, Turtle. There was another story. Yes, there is. But because of the renovation, they had to get rid of the stairs. So they put up a secret ladder. Now up here, I'm going to make rooms. I'm going to maybe put in a bathroom. I don't know. There's dormers up here. I don't know if you saw that from the outside, but we will look at it from the outside in a minute. Oh my gosh, this video is so long. I haven't even built anything yet. Oh well, we'll figure it out. I did talk about the shaders more than I wanted to, though. That's what happened. Anywho, so they built out some dormers, or maybe they're original. So there's gonna be like, I don't know, I'm gonna try to make this rooms. So maybe this was gonna be a bedroom, but it'd be kind of weird if the ladder from the main room went up to your bedroom. However, my wife's sister does a lot of like music festivals for an instrument. I'm not going to say publicly because you'd be able to Google her because she's like the premier person who does this thing. I'm not going to say. And she does a lot of festivals and like farm settings and weird rustic settings. And she does have some stories of really, really old houses where like people would walk through the bedroom where she was staying to get to their own bedroom or to get to a bathroom or something. So maybe this could be a bedroom. And your ladder just happens to be in your bedroom. Maybe that's what we'll do. I don't know. And then I was going to try to figure out how to put some more rooms in here, maybe. I don't know. This was originally probably storage. And then they just put in some skylights and made it some dormers with rooms up here. Or maybe it's an old farmhouse and there's just going to be 7 beds lined up because the 7 children slept here. And mom and dad slept over here by the nice window. Who knows? Once I start furnishing this in a second here, or a minute, we'll see where inspiration takes me, and then I'll be able to overlook the super elite. So there we go. There are, I guess, my houses. I built more than one, and I'm super duper proud of them. They're probably some of my most proudest builds in my Minecraft life. I don't even know where inspiration came for some of this stuff. I don't know. My grandmother's house wasn't like this. I mean, the pool inspiration came from her house, but, yeah, I don't know. It's, I'm so dang proud of them, but there we go. So you got the dormers built out. Different colors on purpose. I was going to do a whole bunch of different colors, but I didn't want it to look like a clown house either. You're not, okay, there, you can't really see this one from here. We'll just have to remember to appreciate this when we do that build over there. Okay, so we got a bunch to do here before my video becomes way too long. So we're going to landscape the outside, and we're going to furnish the inside. The basement and garage are already done. So it's just, well, 3 stories of furnishing. And then the next video, I'm going to try to do something completely different. Not building, not exploring. But we'll see if I feel like it. Hey, buddy, I should save you. Okay, so let me figure out what I'm going to do here, and we'll keep going. So the first thing we need to do is landscape this thing. So what I did is I figured we have kind of a crazy person who lives here. And they're obsessed with the same kind of flowers. So we're going to have a lot of the same flowers because that's what they want and that's what they like. And that's what they're going to get. So we're going to go like this. And put in a bunch of the same thing. Now here they can't get to it because there's no path. So we're not going to landscape, or we're not going to put flowers in there. We're just going to come through and fill in a whole bunch of the same couple flowers like this. And like this. And then what's our last one? More purple. So wait, that's the same one. I meant this one. So there we go. We're going to put that in there, and then whatever didn't get a flower gets this. So the person who lives here is very simple, and they did not want a bunch of different flowers. They want the same flowers. There we go. Simple enough. There we go. So now, how about the outside? I think I want to keep the outside mode. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do anything. Well, or do I want to put grass in there? No, we're going to keep the outside mode. Or are we? Okay, nope, we're not going to keep a mode. We put grass down, and of course I have to do the block thing because I don't want it too high. So there we go. There we go, that's better. Cool, so there we go. That's all done on this side. Get rid of some of you. I don't want to look at you right now. Yeah, I guess I keep it for now on that side. There you go, cool. So now I just need to do the casement windows and finish this, I guess. And I think that covers it. So if we start here, we go all the way around. I think we are totally landscape, including in the windows. Whoop, I think I forgot these 2 windows. So we'll just do these very quickly here. And we need another one. Whoops, and I just destroyed my flowers. Don't trample my there we go. Don't trample my flowers, please. Where do we want that flower? We want it right there. There we go. Let me put that back, by the way. Yeah, see, look how much that lights up. That's kind of dramatic. But anyway, let's see. Come around the corner. Oh, we've got about these. Man, how did I forget about all this stuff? I thought I was done. Oh, well, doesn't matter. Not that much extra work. And I bet I forgot this one, too. I did. What? Anyway, let me get this done super fast. There we go. Oh, no, you're not allowed. No, no. Whoever lives here, whoops, does not want that here. Oh, dang it, I took out another flower. Yeah. Okay, the other ones are so smooth, and this one is giving me problems. Thank you. And no, you don't get to be like that, because you're going to be... Excuse me? Like that, thank you. Alright, how are we looking on time here? We have a Minecraft hour to get back. So there we go. So there's landscaping. I'm going to take a little nap and gather my materials for the inside of the building. And we'll build something up here. Just give me a second. Actually, I just realized something. I needed to buy some candles. So we have to go to the fairy grotto. And I think it'd be cool to look at the grotto with these shaders, right? So let's do that, and then we'll finish. So there's a sunrise from here, which I think is cool like that. That is so bright. Anyway, fairy grotto, I think there's a plate for it in the hot air balloon or nearby. Let's check it out. Okay, fairy grotto. There it is. You cannot move. You got to be careful because there's the plate back. Man, this is a little over the top with these shaders. Oh my word, this is way too much of a good thing. Yeah, I don't think we'll be using these shaders much. Whew. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what fixed. Oh yeah, that's right. Remember I had frame rate process. See, there we go. There's the ores that glow. See? So if we're in a super dark cave, they glow, which, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, we were here before when I had a problem with my texture pack, and you could barely survive the frame rates. Oh, those glow too. Glowing signs, I guess. Take a rest. I could use a rest, but I'm not going to take a rest. Where, oh where, is the candle shop? But, whoa, that's cool. Oh, that's a super awesome idea for a bridge. Alright, let's see here. Is it here? How come I can't remember? I'm pretty sure it's here. Potion Palace sells candles. No, potions. Well, my frame rates are kind of goofy here still. And no one else has a problem, just me. Here you go. Candle Castle, light your way up. Light up your life. Alright, here we go. Now, let's see if I can remember how this works. I'm going to need my shulker box. Oh, I should be able to fit them in here. Okay. Oh, shoot. I can't remember how much it costs. 3 stacks per diamond. All items as stacked. 3 stacks per diamond. Okay, cool. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to just go crazy in this place because I've been using so many candles that I've just been missing not having every possible candle. So we're going to take them all. Boom, boom, boom. Right? All items as stacked. 3 stacks per diamond. I'm doing this right, aren't I? I better be. 3 stacks, boom, boom, per diamond. And I do need my shulker box after all. That is fine with me. I know there's a way to like make these go by faster. My kids show me when you do stuff like that, but I can't remember what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. No, what? 8, 9. Wow. And, well, that's cool. Whoops. Oh. All items as stacked, 3 stacks per diamond. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Because, yeah, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 in plain. That should be all the colors. I get my stuff. Cool. All right, let's head home and do what I was going to do. Well, I don't even, I'm so tired. What was I doing? And just like that, the house is ready to show a tour too. So let's hop inside here. And we'll have a look. Oh my gosh, what the heck did I do to this place? I am so freaking proud of this. I used to think my builds were just like, yeah, whatever. I'm having fun, blah, blah, blah. But lately, I have just been really proud of my builds. So here we go. We come in and right away, there's a painting above your head. And you come in here, you can sit down, you can have a party, you can play Twister, you can do whatever it is that rich people do. I wouldn't know, but I assume they find some kind of fun. And then if you're not the party type, you can just sit here and read and talk about pretentious things that really don't matter. That's what this area is for here. Notice all the cacti. The person who furnished this place loves their cacti, and that's why there's so much of it. Oh yeah, and these are the regular couches that can get dirty in a party, and white carpets. They can spill your wine, feel free, just have some fun. Here though, the really expensive, rare stuff, right? And they really got excited about their modern lighting. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Over here, not much, just a little storage thing. And one of my grandmother's paintings. In real life, she made this painting. I put it into Minecraft a long time ago. And here you go, just candles for some ambiance and some, I don't know, vinyl storage, vinyl records maybe, I don't know. Oh, and then the person who built this house was an architect, so there we go. They're supplies from 189 years ago when they built the house or something. And then there's more storage. And another place to sit, so if you don't want to party and you don't want to be pretentious, you just want to sit, and you just kind of sit here and, I don't know, pet the Pomeranian or something. Who knows? Whatever comes over here. This is the quiet corner for the shy kids. And then the two people, the architect and his grandson, apparently. These are actually self-portraits that my children did. There's my 12-year-old, there's my 14-year-old, that they did of themselves. And they look exact. If you knew my kids, you would know who's who, and they look exactly like each of them. So there you go. Now you know what my kids look like. Face reveal. And then go up the stairs. Oh, one thing added in the basement, though, was they have to warm this place up, so there's a blast furnace. No chimney, apparently. No way to get rid of the CO, or CO2, or CO, yeah, the CO, but it's there. Maybe an old furnace they just stored in the basement, because it's cool and old for historical reasons, maybe? I don't know. But anyway, you come up here, and you've got the fancy kitchen, and the dining area, so all your friends can hang out, because houses like this, you never feed two people, you feed all your friends, the friends who like your money. And more cactus, more cacti everywhere. Double oven, because all modern kitchens have a double oven. Those who know. Granite countertops, although now it's not granite, it's this quartz stuff that people use. Granite is for like the middle class, where before granite was the super rich. They got a sink with some fancy plumbing in the refrigerator. I don't know. You got to figure that out for yourself. And then over here, some more books. I was thinking maybe books that no one reads that you just want to show off. And then some storage. Because over here's the pantry. This is where the cookbooks are. And some storage. And candles. Just to look like, oh, I'm not too snobby. I can light candles. And then you can watch your neighbors swim still. And then you come up here, because remember now, this was a bunch of rooms that they renovated. Open floor plan. What are we missing? We're missing bedrooms. So because a person who lives here is super rich, and rich people are often lonely, I'll let you think about who I might be thinking about. They had to stuck the bedroom up here behind this. They're like, you know what? We don't need any bedrooms or bathrooms down there. We will move the bedroom and bathroom up here. So here's the old attic with all the storage, right? Because attics have storage that never get opened. but they're storage. And then the weird rugs that Grandma had that you don't understand where Grandma got them from. But then they have the makeshift bedroom walls. And then they have the bedroom. And in case the rich person does have a midnight guest over, there's a double bed with candles. Now what's weird is both of these are identical beds. Look at this. Purple bed, but they're different colors. Maybe it's a lighting thing. Maybe if I killed the lighting, it'd be different. That's the only thing I can think of is that is lighting. But anyway, cozy little makeshift bedroom because, well, I mean, who needs a bedroom on your main floor? And the pieces don't fit together because we've all been in makeshift places where the do-it-yourselfer didn't know what they were doing. Yeah, there we go. And they screwed up, so there we go. They mismeasured, and they want to keep the skylight view. So why not? And then over here, we have to go to the bathroom somewhere. So you go to the bathroom. Cozy little bathroom. And it's so fancy, though. The flusher's on the floor. With candles, toilet paper storage, and a way to wash your hands. No faucet, apparently, just a stagnant bin of water. So there you go. I'm so freaking proud of this build that I could just stare at it forever. So that is my row of the upper class. I might put a few more trees in here, but I don't plan to. In fact, what is going to go between here and the water? I don't know. I'll probably change my mind, but I'm thinking nothing. Like, I'm not even going to put a tree in here. It's just going to be grass. Maybe just some flowers, and that's it. From here down to the water. And then along the water is a separate project. Because remember, I have it too high all the way around, so things can't come get us. So underneath here, it's too high. That's a separate project. But leading up to the too high blocks, I think it's just going to be grass. I really don't think I'm going to do anything else here. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even going to put... Well, maybe I'll put another street light in. Maybe. But that'll be when I do that side of the street. Because these are going to be houses, right? And then I don't know what I'm going to do here either. So for this part, it's just going to be grass. I might not even bone meal it. I might just leave it exactly how it is. And then, same thing all down here. Just keep it exactly how it is. Because see, the wall is right there. The security wall. So there's not really much to do anyway. And then back here, I think I'll keep it exactly how it is, and this will get landscaped when this build here gets landscaped. But the only thing I can see changing is on the other side of the street. Maybe I'll put in one more street lamp thing, because this is going to be the middle class houses, but then I think I'm going to run a separate road with 2 or 3 cabinish type houses, like really old houses here, that are separate from the middle class houses because of this indentation here. And that comes from the house I owned, my very first house, when I got married very young the first time. Bought a house because her parents said, you know, a married couple should own a home. They're very traditional like that, so we bought whatever we could find. And it was a 1930s cabin that was remodeled later. And I have a mosquito on my forehead. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so it was in middle class housing, or maybe even lower middle class housing. But then my house at the time, in the middle of this neighborhood, was this old cabin that they just added on to. So it was very strange. It was actually very cool. It wouldn't do very well in today's types of preferences, but I thought it was cool, like a cabin that was built around to make into a house. So that's what I might do here. Maybe. We'll see. But otherwise, there we go. We've done the row houses, and we've done the upper middle class houses. So next, I'm either going to do the mansion-y thing, which I'll tell you the plan when I get to it. That's this entire area up to the park. Or I'll start my town houses, because I have to do my town houses to finish my main road system before I can do my middle class houses, which will tag on to the main road system. And then up there will be, up there will be the condos. Remember, condos and townhouses are different, at least here in the United States. Yes, I'm trying to be quiet. It's like 2 a.m. I don't want my kids to wake up. So, yeah, there you go. Not much else to say about that. extra long episode, even though it wasn't supposed to be. It was supposed to be a quick one. I was going to talk about shaders. I was going to talk about these houses, and that was it. But instead, I talked about shaders. I toured the houses, and I finished the houses. And we went to the fairy grotto as well. So you go, if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're not already, because I'm sure you're dying for more Minecraft content. Or maybe you didn't know you wanted more Minecraft content. Hit the like button. That way people know we're here. Otherwise, no one's going to know I'm here, right? Gotta play the algorithm game, and I'll see you next time.